What's going on, you guys? Connor Chapman back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about how Gary Vee changed my life in these 3 ways. For those entrepreneurs out there, if you haven't heard of Gary Vee, honestly, like, what are you doing with your life? But no, seriously, 3 ways Gary Vee has actually helped me change my life, and it's a lot different than you'd think. So, and the last one is actually pretty interesting, so I think you guys might want to stay around for this. The first word that comes to mind when I think of how Gary Vee changed my life is hustle. Now, I thought hustle and I guess work ethic. So hustle and work. The first way is going to be hustle and work. And you know, I thought that I worked hard when I was at my job. I thought that I like grinded, right? I thought I was doing all these things the right way. And I thought that I was grinding, I was working hard. But when I saw Gary Vee's work ethic and how many hours he was actually working per day, it literally was insane. And I don't know, maybe you guys can relate to this too, is like I'll get motivated sometimes and I'll literally work like through the night. I'll work 16-hour days, like easy, right? But then there's some days where I'm like, dude, I literally don't want to do anything. And what I learned was with hustle and work ethic, right? If you always are hustling and you're able to stay disciplined to that hustle, and you know that like the goal that you're actually gonna, go out there and achieve, it makes it a lot easier to keep working and to work on those days where you don't want to, right? So like for example, today, right? It's Saturday. I don't necessarily want to go outside and walk and do my 45-minute exercise. I don't necessarily want to go outside and walk and do my 45-minute exercise. I don't necessarily want to be vlogging right now, right? With a lot of people out, because it's making me uncomfortable. Having people stare at me and stuff as I'm holding a camera up to my face. But it's all for the bigger picture. It's all for growing my YouTube channel, getting out there, being able to show you guys the, more personal side of me while I'm talking to you on camera, because I think that's not in this space, in the Ecom space, right? It's always polished ads, polished videos, and I think those are great, and I do have a lot of those on my channel, but this type of video, you get more of a connection with me, and I think that's what helps me stand out from the crowd, is that I'm willing to do this. A lot of people out there, this is throwing, I'm not meaning to throw any shade at all the other, Ecom YouTubers. It's just that our space is like, we do what works, right? And what works is doing those polished videos, the dropshipping challenges, all that stuff, right? And who knows, I might even put that video, one of those videos in my channel, because you guys seem to like it so much. But this type of content is what actually lets you guys see a personal side of me, and you're able to understand kind of my mindset when it comes to life, working on your own, because there's not many of us out there. So I guess we're different from the norm, basically. That's the first point. The first way Gary Vee helped me was through hustle and work. The second way Gary Vee changed my life is he called me out on all of the things that I was doing wrong. And at first, honestly, I was like, who's this Gary Vee guy? He doesn't know my life, right? He doesn't know what I'm doing. And one thing he specifically called me out on was just being lazy, and also like playing too many video games, and saying I was gonna do something, and then when I don't get it done, I would blame it on something else or complain about it. And he really did call me out, and that's actually something that I think is true for a lot of aspects in life, not just business, but like working out, right? Same with the 75 hard challenge I'm doing. It's very similar in that aspect where it calls you out. It makes you face, not your fears, but it makes you face like yourself, and you have to figure out if you're actually meant to do this or you're not. And what I found out really quick was, my goodness, number one, this was a lot harder than I thought. And number two, I had to cut out so many things when I was first starting, because literally I didn't have the skills to do anything. I didn't know how to run Facebook ads. I didn't really know what marketing was. I didn't know how to build a personal brand. Like, I didn't know any of that stuff. And that's what was so hard for me, is I had to learn it all. And by him calling me out, it really made me realize that I was getting so comfortable with my life, and that comfortability is a horrible place. Like, and now I know, like I can register in my mind, if I'm ever feeling comfortable, I'm like, oh, I'm literally like, oh, I cannot feel this way, because last time I felt this way, I was going backwards, not going forwards. Because if I'm comfortable, that's a bad sign. I should always be uncomfortable. It's easy for me to say that. You hear it all the time, be uncomfortable, right? In reality, you just kind of have to push yourself and just go there and go to that state of, wow, I don't like this. This is really weird. It's very uncomfortable not having a job, not having a stable income. This is pretty uncomfortable for me, but you know what? It's part of the journey, it's part of the process. And if you can just keep telling your mind that, just keep telling yourself that, repeat it over and over and over, that it's all part of the journey, good things will happen from that. So yeah, second way Gary Vee changed my life, he just called me out. He called me out on my shit. You guys know Gary Vee, he doesn't swear.
I swear on my kid's health, I'm obsessed with losing.
The third way that Gary changed my life was he shook me awake basically. And he shook me awake in the sense that I was going through life the normal 9-to-5 way that everyone tells you should live your life, and everyone tells you this is exactly what you should do, this is a job you should get, people you should meet, and go buy a house, have kids, whatever it is, right? And he shook me awake from that and was like, look, if that's not what you want to do with your life and you're not happy with what you're doing, then go change it. Why the hell are you sitting there doing something that either your parents want you to do or your friends want you to do, right? Like, you don't necessarily have to do that. And that's what I think is the difference. Okay, you guys see those people right behind me there? So this was a point where I was uncomfortable talking next to them, and I actually put down the camera, and I wasn't comfortable talking next to them. I don't know why my brain does that, but like, I don't know. I don't want to like bother people, but at the same time, I'm here filming videos outside, so like, why did my brain go to, I walk by these people, let me put down the camera, because I don't want them to see me filming, when it's like, who gives a what they think? Like, I don't know. I just noticed that about my brain. So obviously, you guys, it's a work in progress. There's stuff I'm uncomfortable doing, and sometimes I shy away from it. So just wanted to show you that example right there. To get back to the third and final point being that, Gary Vee really just shook me and said, like, what are you doing with your life, right? Through all his content. I mean, I watched his content for probably a year before I actually did anything. A lot of you can resonate with that. And you know what? That kind of like shake that I got is exactly what I needed, because now I'm literally living the best life I wouldn't say the best life I could possibly imagine, but I'm on the path towards exactly how I want my life to be. And that's what's important. It's more about happiness and yourself and not living to other people's expectations. And it sucks to see when so many people out there are living life according to everyone else's expectations, and then they have to do things in their life after that to like escape reality. And that's the part that's so sad, and I hate seeing that, because like, when you start realizing that you literally have only so much time left, that's when you're gonna fully grasp like you doing what you want to do. I don't know, I'm gonna keep preaching this, because when I realized that, I was like, holy shit, I need to get off my ass and go do something and go build a life that I enjoy and that I'm proud of. Not a 9-to-5 desk job and getting a paycheck just because I can live up with the status quo and get nicer things, right? So I hope you guys don't feel like I'm talking down on 9-to-5 jobs. I'm just saying that if I was someone who was always outside, whenever someone would ask me about my 9-to-5 job, I'd say, yeah, oh my gosh, it's going so great. Yeah, I'm making, X amount of money a year. Oh, it's great. Yeah, I just got a raise, got a new job. Oh man, like living the dream, right? It's like, that's such a cop out. I have a strong feeling a lot of other people are out there doing that exact same thing. And if you're lying to yourself, do the things and watch my previous video, watch some of my other videos. I'll link them down below about how you can actually change your life and the steps you can take to making a better life for yourself. So I just want to say thank you for all the subscribers, all 4,444 of you guys who have subscribed to my channel, watched my content over the last 2 years. Obviously my channel doesn't blow up like other people's, but I'm doing my own thing. And honestly, I'm loving the community that we're developing here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for the support, and smash the like button if you like this video. Smash the like button if you like the 75 hard challenge, and also drop a comment down below so I can get to those comments as well. I'll be answering them in the next videos once the comments start rolling in. So as always, you guys, keep your mind right. Peace.